Well, hello everyone. How are you? It's Father Jerry, your pastor, coming to you live from the altar here at Sacred Heart. And first of all, a bright note. Have you been cooking at home? You know, there's no restaurant to go to. And I know there's some takeouts, but this is a great time to cook. It really is. Makes the house smell good and very comforting and creative and fun. And I wanted to share my cookbook with you. So there is an opportunity for you to see the entire cookbook for free. And there is a website. It is blurb.com. That is spelled B as in boy, LURB.com. So you go to that website and search Father, F-A-T-H-E-R, Jerry, J-E-R-R-Y, Kaywell, K-A-Y-W-E-L-L. 3 different words, and hit search. And up will come to the Feast, Secrets of a Gourmet Priest, and also my book of poetry. I have made both books available for preview, the entire book. So if you hit preview, it will open up and there's a place to expand the page so you get your full screen with the entire cookbook to flip through. And I hope you would have fun looking at it and try some of those great recipes. A lot of good stuff in there. So that is for free, and I hope you do enjoy it. And then, more good news. We're going to take some baby steps to phase in opening up the church. We don't want to be premature about this, but Bishop Dwayne thought a good way to start having people experience their parish church again would be to open the church on a limited basis for personal prayer only. We can't have Mass yet, unfortunately, or other sacraments, because it is simply too dangerous to gather. And we have to be really, really careful. It sounds like perhaps in Charlotte County we're more in the clear than other counties, but that's not really true. We're a smaller population, but we have over a couple of hundred cases brewing. And mortality, sadly, have reached 18 as of today, and we have to be really, really, really careful. So, you're going to see these signs on the door, and there's some guidelines that we must follow according to the CDC and Bishop Dwayne. It's for your personal protection as well as the protection of the others, okay? So, we're going to open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. The front doors of the church will be open, and you'll see the guidelines there. You must wear a mask and gloves. If you do not have them, please track them down somehow and be armed, personally protected, okay? No one's supposed to come into this building unless they're protected in that way. Second, be sure to use hand sanitizer when you come in and when you exit. On the baptismal font, you're going to find a big pump full of that hand sanitizer, or you can bring your own from home. That would even be better. And simply sanitize your hands when you walk through because you've touched the door handles. And then sanitize your hands on the way out and try to use your hip or your elbow to open the door to leave, okay? So then, down the list here, we're limiting the visits to 30 minutes. That way, hopefully, we will never have a crowd in the church gathering. And we need to maintain a social distance. That means a minimum of 6 feet apart. You don't want to be in anybody's airspace. This is very, very important. And it's for personal, private prayer before the Blessed Sacrament here present, and of course, people enjoy the beautiful statue of Mary in devotion to her. But let's not be socializing in the church. It will be a distraction for people trying to meditate and pray, and also it's awfully tempting when we see each other. Believe me, I'm the first to be tempted to run up and embrace faces we have missed so much and to engage in conversation. But let's not do that inside the church, okay? We have to maintain that social distance. And then, remember that the purpose of this is only to bring you back for a moment of prayer and just to enjoy the beauty of your parish church building. So, that said, we're only going to use the front doors, and the chapel, the Mary Chapel, is off limits entirely, except on Fridays at 10:30, one of us priests will be in the chapel to hear confessions until they all are heard. So if you'd like to avail yourself of the sacrament of confession, 10:30 on Friday, and we're just going to have to trust that you can see through the glass that there is a penitent and the priest maintaining social distance. We will have the sound barrier machines up that we have. It makes white noise, so we will protect that anonymity and the seal of confession. And we're not going to use the confessional room itself because it's an enclosed space. So, clear? I sure hope so, and I hope you enjoy this little tiny baby step of phasing in, returning to church. All right, last but not least, we bring you again the Sunday Eucharist. This is the fourth Sunday of Easter, and it's a beautiful feast of readings. It's all about Christ, the Good Shepherd, and very, very inspiring. And I'm all fired up to celebrate that Mass. We go on at 4 p.m. on Saturday. That's the vigil time. And that Mass will remain up there so that you can tune in anytime on Sunday, maybe 7, 9, 11. And let's have a really good experience together, a spiritual one. And I look forward to being in your home and praying with you this weekend. Meanwhile, please be safe, take good care of yourself and of one another.